Let's go to operators, which is the third part of the Python syntax. Remember, we started with variables. We discussed about the different variable rules that we need to know. We done data types. Now we go to operators. So talk about an operator. An operator is a symbol that we can use to perform an operation. A symbol that we can use to perform an operation. For example, I'm given a sum 20 plus 10. Yeah, I'm supposed to perform value 20 plus 10. So I'm applying an operator, yeah, to get the sum of these two values. So as I've said, it's used to perform a certain operation. So we have different types of operators. One, we have arithmetic operators. We have comparison or relational operators. We have logical operators, bitwise operators, and assignment operator. Okay, so let's start with arithmetic operators. And arithmetic operators include an addition, which you all know, a subtraction, which you all know, multiplication. So the way a programming language understands multiplication is by the use of an asterisk sign. Okay, so that is how an programming language understands multiplication. And then we have division. Okay, and then we have what we call as the modulus operator. So this is the division. Then we have modulus operator. Modulus operator is simply the division, the percentage sign. So how can we apply an arithmetic operator? For example, I have my variable p storing a value 7, and then I have a variable c storing a value 2. So to get the sum of these two, we simply get p plus c. So this will return the sum of these two. So this is sum. Okay, it will return the sum of the two. And then the subtraction is simply you remove the addition sign, then you put the subtraction sign. The same applies to division and the modulus operator. So the modulus operator returns the remainder of the division. Okay, returns the whole number of the division. Then I think we have float division operator. Float division operator has double division signs. The float division sign returns the remainder of our division. We'll see this when we do it practically. We'll be able to understand how these different operators works. So that is our arithmetic operators. Next we have comparison or relational operators. So comparison or relational operators include the double equal signs, an exclamation and then an equal sign, a less than sign, greater than sign. We also have greater than or equal to sign. We also have less than or equal to sign. So how does this apply? We have a double equal sign. Remember, Remember we said we have a single equal sign. When I'm using a single equal sign, it means I'm assigning a value that is on the right. Yeah, I'm assuming this is 21. I'm assigning to a value to a variable p. Okay, so I'm assigning to a variable p. So this p will store a value 21. What if I say now I have double equal signs? Let's say me assuming this is c. It means the value on the left is similar to the value on the right. Yeah, so the value on the left is similar to the value on the right. That is the double equal signs. Okay, assuming this is 7, so this should be also be 7. Okay, so that is the double equal sign, the difference between the single equal sign and the double equal sign. Then we have an exclamation mark and an equal sign. This means the value on the left is not equal to the value on the right. Okay, so 7 is not equal to 2. That is an exclamation mark and an equal sign. Then we have less than. Of course we know less than sign. You can say 2 is less than 1. It means the value on the left is greater than the value on the right. Okay, that is the less than sign. Then we have the greater than sign. Greater than sign means the value on the left, 2, is less than the value on the right, 8. That means 8 is greater than 2. Then we have greater than or equals to. It means this value on the left, so greater than or equal to, it means this value on the left, for example 5, it can either be equal to the value on the right, or it can be greater than the value on the right. Sorry, let me get it right. Let's say this is 5. So this value on the left, which is 5, it is either equal to the value on the right, or it is greater than to the value on the right. Okay, or the value on the right is greater than the value on the left. And then we have less than or equals to. We can say we have 8 can be less than or equal to let's say 2, or let's say 10. Okay, so it can either be less than or equal to the value on the right. So that is the comparison operators. Then we have logical operators, whereby we have an and, or, and then we have the not operators, which are used to combine and manipulate the Boolean values. So that is what I already discussed. Then we have the piecewise operators, which are applicable only for the ints and the Boolean types. So these are some of the piecewise operators. We have an and, yeah, we have a stroke, we have a raised v, I don't know what there's a name we call it. Okay, I'm trying to get a name for this, but I try to recall it. Then we have this, which we call it complement operator. Okay, then we have the double less than signs. We call it the bitwise left shift. Bitwise left shift. Then we have the bitwise right shift. Sorry, the bitwise right shift. So that is for sorry, that is for the bitwise operators. Then lastly we have the assignment operators, of course, which we've already said. We can use the assignment operators to assign a value to the variable. Okay, so that is the different operators that we have. Any question up to this point? Any question up to this point? Okay, let's continue. We have what you call as operator presidency. Assuming you're given a question, and then this is a given equation. So there's a way that Python follows to solve this equation. Yeah, so this is the precedence or the way that it follows. We have brackets for exponential multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So if multiple operators are present, then which operators will be evaluated first is decided by the operator presidency. So we can assume we have an equation. Let's say equation. This equation has maybe 28 plus 15 into 3 divided by let's say 6 divided by 3. Then here we have let's say minus, or let's say minus 31. Okay, so there's an order that is followed to solve this kind of an equation. Yeah, so that is where we use the operator precedence. So we start with the brackets or the parentheses. Okay, we solve this first. So that is 28 plus 15. So this will give us a multiplication. Okay, this will be 2. So we've solved our parentheses equation, and then we minus that one, and then we need to perform the multiplication. Yeah, we need to perform the multiplication, which will be 28 plus 30 minus 31. So we need to add this. Okay, so this will be 58 minus 31. Okay, and then lastly, of course, we need to get this. This will be I don't know, 27 or what? Is it 27? I guess that is right. That's yeah, 27. So that is sorry, that is how we can perform how an operator precedence can be applied.